Hello, my friends, and welcome to our next camping adventure. Cheers to you, folks. Well, we definitely have some cooler temperatures again today. Oh my goodness. But that's all right. I'm still looking forward to getting down that campground. So with that being said, let's get red fired up. Y'all buckle up, grab your beverage of choice, and let's get headed in that direction. You folks take care, and I'll see you when we get there. Let's go. All right, my friends, well, we made it down here, got red pretty much situated. It's actually not too bad. It was pretty windy when we left, but it seems to have calmed down a little bit. But here's our campsite for this evening, and it's not too bad. Take a walk back here. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. But somebody was a little ambitious, I think, when we were trying to make a campfire in this joker last time. Well, we'll tackle that in a little bit, my friends. But for right now, we're going to get some things set up in red and grab us a seat. Y'all take care, and we'll catch up directly. All right, my friends, I'm going to get us a pot of coffee going, and then while that's working, I'm going to get our chair set up and tackle that fire pit. Holy catfish. Oh, power. Seriously? Hunky wood. Yeah, well, I'm at it. Cheers to you, my friends. Just been enjoying some of this sunshine. Oh my gosh, now that we got our work done. Holy catfish, I don't know what they were thinking trying to jam those big logs up into that fire ring. They obviously didn't burn well. But we got it all cleaned out, so we're ready for tonight. So that's kind of nice. But our temperatures today are in the lower 40s. I know it's nice and sunny, but it's still a little on the cool side. And tonight it's going to get down to close to 30. Holy catfish. Big change from last weekend. I mean, we had several days in the 70s, and then it just slowly started dropping down again. And we've got, I think they're predicting one day early next week, snow. And then the temperatures are going to start going back up again. So I'm looking forward to that. So that should be pretty nice on our next adventure. But this one's going to be pretty nice too. We're going to, for dinner, we're going to be doing something that's been a recipe that's kind of been in my bucket list for a while. And I'll explain all that when we get to it. But it's kind of a spicy dill pickle popcorn chicken. Oh my gosh. But it's just something I wanted to give a try, and it worked out, so I wanted to share that with everybody. Oh my goodness. Well, it's pretty nice. I would say we're the only ones in the campground, but we're not this time. There's at least one other camper in here. And yeah, they just rode by on a bicycle. But back here where we're at, there's no one actually camping, so that's pretty nice. Well, my friends, we got a little bit before dinner. So, well, fortunately, we got 2 picnic tables. I think I'm going to use one for cooking and one for prep and eating. So that's kind of nice. So everybody out there, appreciate y'all hanging in there. Y'all take care, and well, we'll catch up here in about an hour or so when it's time to get that fancy popcorn chicken going. All right, my friends, well, we've got a little bit of prep work for our chicken breast here, and I just got one medium-sized chicken breast, but we're going to cut this joker up into bite-sized pieces. All right, so give me a minute and we'll get this chopped up and in this bowl, and then we'll continue on. All right, we got that done. That wasn't too bad. Out of that, so because what I want to do is I want this to marinate for a little bit. So what I have here is just a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I'm going to sprinkle that in there. Get in there. There we go. And here I just brought some regular mayonnaise. This helps, it's going to coat the chicken, and also going to help keep it moist while it's frying. So, hey, my hands are already dirty. So. What I have is, it was pretty much 1 heaping tablespoon. Set you there. Let me get this mixed up. That looks pretty good. Ow. There we go. Brought a trash bag over here with me. Get set this to the side. There we go. That covered up. Scoot over. Now for the part I mentioned earlier, my bucket list. Now I've seen this on the done many times, where people take like potato chips or the flaming hot Cheetos and crush them up and coat their chicken in it and fry it up. Well, I found something that actually worked out pretty good. get them open here so you see the bag. And there we go. Classic pickleball, spicy dill pickle corn puffs. And that's going to be our breading for this evening. So we don't need I only have one chicken breast. We don't need a whole lot. I know that sounds weird, but it actually tastes pretty good. It's not like an overpowering pickle taste either, but you get it on the back end. And we'll start with that. All right, my friends, I'm gonna get this all crushed up and ready to go. Oh, let's put this back in the cooler. We're gonna let that joker sit in there for about, half an hour. That'll give us plenty of time to get the other picnic table set up and ready to go. And I adjusted it too, so we hopefully don't have a wind issue where it tries to take the stove off the table. Well, appreciate y'all hanging in there, my friends. I'm gonna get to crushing, and then here in a little bit, we'll move over and actually cook this chicken. All right, my friends, before I get my hands on all that chicken, is our side dish tonight. I just have some green beans and potatoes. I love that stuff. I'm not going to heat it up yet. I just want to go ahead and get it in there and ready for when we're ready to. Because right now we got some oil to heat up. We're going to heat it up to 350 degrees. I've got my little oil temp checker, so we're good to go. All right, my friends, as soon as we get up to temperature, we'll start dropping that chicken in here. All right, my friends, let's start dropping some chicken here. Now, I'm going to do these in probably about 3 batches. It's not so I don't overcrowd the pot here. Oh, cut those 2 very good. Shake and bake technique. Yep, we just now hit 350. That's pretty good timing. Oh, I suppose I could have got another one in there. Brought me a rag for my fingers too. So we're going to cook these for about 3 minutes, pop them out, do the next one, and then I'll fire up the green beans. All right, we got our second batch in there, so I'm going to fire up our veggies here. So hopefully everything comes out about the same time. All right, my friends, let's eat. Oh, those beans are still cooling down a little bit. Oh my goodness. Cheers to you. Oh, these bottles are so thin, I'm afraid to squeeze them too hard. I've had them just right out of my hand. Oh, but I added the pepper and the cayenne pepper because according to the package, it says spicy. I didn't think it was all that. So I added a little bit to it. But I found that ranch dressing goes really well with this stuff. So let's get into one of these. Whoops. These over this side, these are the ones that came out first. They should be pretty cool already. That's really good, actually. And the chicken's not dry at all. That's the mayonnaise helps that. Oh my goodness. Ooh, so we do have a little bit more daylight now, but shoot, that sun's still dropping pretty quick, in my opinion. Yeah, with that breeze, these things cool down pretty quick. All right, my friends. Well, appreciate y'all hanging in there. So I'm going to tear into dinner here, and then we'll get our mess cleaned up and get that campfire going. Definitely, since I put all that effort into cleaning that joker out. Y'all take care, and we'll catch up shortly. You can taste that dill pickle in there in the background, but it's not overpowering by any means. Well, I'm a fan of dill pickles anyway, so it all works out. It's pretty good stuff. All right, my friends, let's get that campfire going. I might have to put a jacket on. It's cooling down pretty quick. And it's just a little damp in here, so let's see what we got. This guy. Well, let's start with the little ones. It's pretty good. Oh, we're going to cheat a little bit. Get in there. That's pretty good. There we go. That should work out okay. All right, my friends, I'm going to tend to our fire, get it going real good, and clean up our dinner mess. Appreciate y'all hanging in there. Part of my leveling system. Went and got me another water, my friends. A little parched. Oh my gosh, and the wind just shifted. Holy catfish. Cheers to you, my friends. Oh, we got all our dinner messes cleaned up. Red's pretty much all situated and ready for the night, and our fire is doing a pretty good job. I'll throw another log on here in a little bit because, oh well, earlier I was thinking about putting a jacket on, but sitting here by this campfire, we're doing pretty good. I know our temperatures are going to get pretty cool this evening, so tomorrow morning's going to be a shock. Especially since we just went through a bunch of warmer temperatures. Now it's turning cold again. It's going to warm up, turn cold. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, hurry up, spring, officially get here. But we've probably got another, good 45 minutes of daylight left because, I'm in Indiana. So last weekend, all our clocks moved forward an hour. The spring forward time change. Yay. Well, including, I would think most people, including myself, it takes about a week to get used to that. Holy catfish. But this has been a pretty nice little camping trip. I mean, we've had some cooler temperatures, but not bad. Not by any means. And dinner turned out surprisingly well. Now that was, I mentioned earlier, that was one of my bucket list recipes that I wanted to try. I've seen a lot of people use, on the old interwebs, the crushed up Cheetos of some sort, or a Dorito, or some sort of potato chip. And always in the back of my mind, I was thinking about, it's something I want to try at some point in time. And then just by sheer accident, I ran across those Vlasic spicy dill pickle corn puffs. And I said, let's use that. Let's give that a shot. And surprisingly enough, it worked out really well. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty pleased with it. Now, in all honesty, that's not a recipe I'm going to repeat very often. Oh, but it actually turned out pretty good. It is a pretty neat way to make popcorn chicken, I'll say that. And I've probably mentioned before, but the dill pickle flavoring, you get a little bit of it, but not a lot. And I said also earlier, I added spice to it because their version of spicy and mine are two different things, apparently. Oh my goodness. Well, my friends, I do hear some road noise behind us, but other than that, it's pretty nice out here. It's been pretty quiet. I haven't had anybody driving by the campground. That's all going to change here in about a month, but I can't complain right now. So everybody out there, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate y'all coming along on my little camping adventures. I truly do. So here's to you. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in the morning. It is definitely breezy this morning, my friends. Holy catfish. Good morning, campers. Cheers to you, my friends. Oh my goodness, we definitely have some wind this morning.
Holy catfish, was not counting on that. And it's a little on the cool side. I put my gloves on, but it's not as cold, I think, as they predicted. So I'm not going to complain about that. But yesterday and all, oh, by the way, I moved my chair. We're using red as a wind block right now. My gosh, it's breezy. But yesterday, oh, it was a really nice day yesterday. The temperatures were right at that, not quite, they were cool, but not so much where I had to have a jacket. And then when the temperatures did drop, we had a nice campfire to sit next to, so that worked out great. Oh, and dinner. I'm pretty happy that worked out as good as it did. That's, like I said, I'd made that once before and it came out pretty good, but shoot, yesterday it came out, I think, even better than the first time I made it. Or I guess, you know, practice, what is it? What's that saying? Practice makes perfect. But it's just something I could check off my bucket list, is using some kind of crushed up chip or something and cooking chicken with it. So I'm pretty happy. Well, my friends, I'm going to tolerate this breeze a little longer as I finish off my coffee. And then we'll see about getting red packed up and heading back to the city. But I just want to tell everybody out there just how much I appreciate y'all coming along on my little camping adventures. I truly do. This was a pretty nice one. Just a great break at the end of the week. Still struggling with daylight savings time, but hey, I think a lot of people might be as well. So everybody out there, here's to you. Y'all take care, and as always, I'll see you soon.